Hi guys, Todd here again with TW Home Show. Welcome back to my channel. And today I want to show you a new product I got. It's the Eufy Security Cam. This is the SoloCam S40. It's solar powered. Here it is, take a look. It's got a couple lights built in up front around the camera lens, solar panel on top, built in right on top of the case of the camera housing. It's got 2K resolution, ultra clear 2K resolution. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to take a closer look at this and share it with you today. I've already had it for about 2 weeks hooked up. I'm going to show you everything I learned. Stay tuned. All right guys, this is it, Eufy Security Cam S40, I believe it is. It's the 2K version, solar powered. This supplies its own power. No need to look for an outlet around your house or anything like that. It's as strong as your Wi-Fi. So I've even took a puck, a mesh puck on my Wi-Fi unit. I think I have TP-Link, and I put one out far in my garage next to the garage window, because this is a camera I want to get for the first time, have pointing back at my house. So I can actually, when I'm away, I can actually see visually my house instead of it pointing away from my house. So that's pretty unique, and it gives me another point of view on my driveway, so I can see that in its entirety if somebody pulls up into my driveway. And that's why I got this one. Now this one, unlike my other Eufy cameras, I do have a few other ones, and I hooked up a solar panel to them, and they power themselves no problem over the last couple years. And very nice picture on those, but I believe those were 1080 picture quality. Like I said, this is the 2K model, and they're powering just fine with the solar panel. So, but this one, I've got, those required the Eufy home base, kind of a hub to communicate and record to. This one is Wi-Fi standalone, the Wi-Fi standalone S40 model, and so this just works with your Wi-Fi router wirelessly. And it's got a little port on the back here. Now you have to charge this thing up. Comes with the included it's a USB-C charging cable. It comes with that. Comes with a little mounting bracket that you screw on here. I'll show you that in a little bit here. And then it comes with a connection button there. And then it's weather sealed with this cap. So stick around. I'm going to go ahead and get the app open up on this, and we're going to see all the features within the app. Matter of fact, let me go ahead out there and mount this to where, and show you where I mounted it. And that way, when we're on the app looking at this, we'll have a nice view to look at. So come with me. All right, right this way out the garage, and I'll show you where my mesh access point is over here in the garage while we're out here. Go over here. So this is the front window in my garage, and I've got the access point just up there on the window there, in between the blinds, right in between the blinds there. That way I've got really strong Wi-Fi signal out to here, or I'll show you out there on top of that post there, the lamp post. So I've already got a ladder out here. I took it down to show you guys up close what it looked like. So let's get this mounted. All right, so here's a look at the mounting bracket. I got it screwed into the top here, and it does swivel if you need to, and go up and down. So you can turn it like that, swivel this up and down. Now the screw hole is on the back of the camera here, so I've got it at an angle like this, and I got it pointed back towards the driveway here and the garage in front of the house. So let me get this screwed back on. Now, when you're out here mounting your camera, you want to make sure it's lined up straight, and log into the camera view here on your phone and make sure you've got the alignment lined up for how you want it, how you want to view, because this one is not a pan and tilt model, but it does have a pretty good wide view. I'll show you here in a minute. All right, and we're back. Now we're going to go ahead and open up the Eufy app. I've got my little mini tablet here to show you on instead of my smartphone, because I want to show off that 2K display that you get with this camera, that nice view. So we're going to go ahead and open up Eufy Security App. And this will load up, and this is the main console. When you get here, this is all of the cams that I have by Eufy Security currently, and as well as the Eufy home base. Remember, I told you my other cameras needed the home base to connect to. This camera here, my house cam, I have it called, in the top left where we just mounted it, that doesn't need a base. It just works directly with your Wi-Fi, and it's got 8 GB of memory built into the camera. No separate SD card, it's just built-in memory into the camera. Nothing goes to the cloud. Everything is on your camera that you purchased, and it's only yours. So that's why I like Eufy. You get to store your own stuff. You don't have to pay any monthly fees. So here's all the other cameras I got, as you can see, the Eufy home base, and I also got the Eufy fingerprint smart front door lock, as you see here, which is cool. So first of all, we'll go to house cam, and at the top, now, number one, while we start this, the view that you see on your cameras is not live, right? You have to click on it to make it a live view. But the view here will show the last motion the camera picked up. So you get kind of a glimpse, like, oh, what's that? Who's that? So that's the last time it picked up motion, and that displays as the camera cover here, or thumbnail. So I've got it named house cam, the top left here. I'm going to click into the gear icon in the corner of that box. Tap the gear. Here's your camera settings. Remember, this is a SoloCam S40. It's got 86% battery charge, and you can see by the little icon battery, it's actually charging right now because we just put it out there in the sun. Now, I had this in my house for about a week first, testing it out, just setting on a kitchen counter and just messing with all the settings and features to get to learn those so I can share that with you. But I put it out there and it was like 76% last week. So since last week, it's already grown to 86% battery charge. So when they advertise, all it needs is about 2 full hours a day of sun will keep it totally recharged. It won't run out of power. As long as you get an average of 2 full hours a day of sun. And we're getting at least 2 to 3 where it's mounted there. So remember, don't buy this camera unless you've got a sunny spot to put it. Now, like on this other side of my house, the sun doesn't hit there at all, so I wouldn't be able to mount it there. It can't just be open air, blue sky. It has to be sun radiating directly down onto the top of that solar panel. So keep that in mind. Okay, here's where you can name your camera. I named it House Cam, or you can rename it if you want. Go back. Camera on, you can turn this camera off. Say you don't want to pick up any motion, you're having construction done or whatever outside your house, and it's just going to give you all these false alarms. You can turn the camera on and off here by toggling that switch. Then you've got the status LED light. I like that so I know that it is powered up. It has like a little flasher light on it when it is running. So I like that. What I don't like is the logo watermark. I don't need the Eufy logo on the bottom of every one of my movie clips. So I take that off. It's got night vision built into this, and kind of night vision. If you log into it live at night, I'll show you here. I just took a snapshot of that picture. You log in at night with no lights on outside, and it's black and white. But if somebody were to walk past that in front of it, it would pick up motion, and it turns on the front lights, very bright lights. It turns them on real bright so that it can film and capture that video image of that person in color. So when you turn the lights on, I'll show you that here in a minute, then it will turn it into full color at night, which is cool. Okay, so we've got spotlight settings. Those are the 2 spotlights I was telling you about. Here you can set the brightness of them. Now, I don't want them up too high because, you know, it's not plugged in now. It's only getting the sunlight power. But trust me, 70% brightness is very bright on this. Or you could just turn the lights off here if you wanted with that toggle switch right there. And you can change the color temperature with this slider here. I like a yellowish temperature, seems to capture color a little bit better at night. So we'll go back out of there. Next thing we got is motion detection. Click on motion detection. Here you can turn it on or off. Like I said, maybe you have construction out there, you want to keep the camera on so you don't forget it, but you want to turn motion off because there's a construction crew going back and forth and you don't want this thing notifying you all the time. You could do that. You can turn it off. You've got activity zone. If you go in here, I just set this up a couple days ago, and if I turn it like this, look at that nice view of our camera view there. But this is where you can edit this and you can change these spots here. I've got it trying to pick up right in front of my garage doors and around my dad's parking spot there, so that the neighbors share the driveway. That's not going to be located in the detection zone if they come in and out. So that's good. So check that and save it. And we'll go back out and turn it back up right. Detection sensitivity, it's got pretty good sensitivity on it. I've got it set at a level 3 sensitive right now. And detection type, all motion. You can have branches, sticks, squirrels, animals. If you do all motion, I just got to detect human only. It's got a built-in AI into this camera, so it can detect humans only so that you won't get false alerts. And motion test mode it's got. Press into that. I don't think I've looked in there yet. House cam will flash red when motion is detected. Okay, so if you're out there, you can test it out and it'll flash red to let you know that it's working. And tips for installation, I just show you how I installed mine. You can install it very similarly. And we'll go back. What else we got? The next one down is Power Manager. Now I've got it set for optimal battery life, which gives you a video clip of 20 seconds if something were to happen. So it'll send you a quick 20-second clip. You can check it out. If you're away at work or something like that, you can check it out. Now, if you can go up to 60 seconds, but that's going to use that battery up. And since it's solar powered, I'm just getting the optimal battery life setting working for mine. And then you've got dashboard at the bottom. Press dashboard. And dashboard is your battery percentage trend. You see I'm trending up like I was telling you over the last couple weeks last week since I put it outside and it was getting solar. It's starting to gain in its charge. And you got solar charging efficiency right there. And it tells you day by day, the date, how much charging it received and soaked into that built-in battery. Okay, next, go back again. We've got video quality, stream quality. I got it on auto, so if it's not quite a good signal, it will determine which quality it can send at the best rate. So I've got it just set to auto there. And then recording quality, of course, I bought a 2K camera, guys, HD, Ultra 2K. I want to have that 2K. If you want, you can set it to 1080p. But why don't you just buy Eufy's cheaper camera version? You want it in 2K if you buy this camera. So we're going to go back. Next thing, audio settings. Here you've got the microphone on and off. You can actually speak to maybe a UPS guy or a delivery guy out there if you want, especially if you had it right at your front door. It's going to record audio as well as the video, and speaker is on, so you can speak. I can speak out to it from here or from my smartphone. So that's how I've got that set, and I'm going to go back. And notifications. This is however you want to get notifications. I got it to send me a thumbnail clip. So that's what we got there. And storage, like I said, it's got 8 GB of storage. If we go in here, it's used 1.8 GB out of that 8 GB so far. So go back and back again. And then your Wi-Fi connection, your time setting, mounting guide, and you could share the device with your spouse or something like that if you want. And that's about it. Let's see, about device, go in there. This is where you can check for firmware updates. And I believe we got the latest. Yes, we do. So we'll go back, and back. So that was the settings. Next, we'll go look at the views and what else you can do within the camera itself. Okay, and we're back. We're going to go into the house cam, the S40 house cam, solar cam. That's at the top left. Press that little play button in the middle of the icon there to open up that camera view. Beautiful camera view right here, guys. Really, really nice. And it's a nice wide view as well. If I turn this over like this, now you've got an even bigger picture on your tablet or cell phone. So this is how I recommend you view it. You can see the most detail, and it's got good color. You can't see the color in too much detail right now because it's getting washed out because the sun is almost directly overhead the house there. So, but I'm loving it. I really am. Okay, so let's go over some of these buttons down at the bottom here. First one is the light bulb. Like I told you, it's got a built-in light, spotlight on both sides of the camera lens. So if you press that, it tells you the lights are turned on. And I'll show you that in a little while, probably in the evening, in a couple minutes here, so we can see. I want to show you how bright they get. They're blinding. Okay, turn those off. And then we got this right here, sound and light manual alarm. All right, let me just try it. Continue. Okay, so it's, there it goes. Whoa. Okay. Wow. Gosh. Don't test it unless you really have to. Okay, so hit the camera there. That's going to start a recording for you in case you see something when you're at work and like, wait, I want to watch that fella there that just entered my driveway. You can get it on recording right here. And that'll save it direct to your phone or your tablet. And then you've got a little speaker icon here. You can mute it. If you don't, let's say you're in a meeting at work or something like that, and you want to look at your camera, but you don't want that feedback noise coming back, just hit that mute speaker right there, which I just did. Now, if I want to talk out the speaker to somebody there, like a UPS guy or FedEx guy, I can hold and press this mic on the bottom right here. Hello. Oops, needs my permission. Allow. Hello, can you hear me? So there you go. I was talking through the camera. All right, let's turn it back up like this. Now, we've got also to the right, there's the three lines there at the bottom. Press that, and that gives you even more functions here. Now, at the bottom left, you've got this little clock thing. Those are your previous motion recordings. So you can go through here and you can watch all those different things that have happened in the past. Just click on one. There's one. Looks like my dad walking back in from checking the mail or something. You can download this right here at the bottom, or share it right here if you needed to share it with the police or something. And then you hit back. Go back to your clips again. You can check different dates right here. Open up the calendar. You can go to a different date and look at those recording clips. Okay, right there you've got the moon next to that. That's for color night vision, which, oh, I got black and white night vision. No wonder I wasn't seeing color at night unless I had the spotlight on. I'm going to go ahead and select color. Oh, I'm glad I found that. Okay, now we've got also a light right there. I'm afraid that's an alarm. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So it's probably an instant alarm. And then right next to that, you got the gear. And there's our settings again, right there. And you can check the battery life real quick right here. So guys, that's it. Really nice view you get here. This is not a pan and tilt, but it does have a wide view. I've been very happy with it. I was glad to see when I put it out there last week at 76%, that it's up to like 86% now. So I know that solar panel really works on that camera. I highly suggest this camera. If you want to go a little bit cheaper, I guess you could go with their other cameras. I got the Cam E model, and I think I bought it in a 2-pack, but that has to come with the 2-pack and the home base. you'll need the home base to work with the Eufy C cam and the Eufy E cam. Those require that home base. But this cam right here, the S40 with the solar panel, doesn't require an outlet, doesn't require a base. You just need to have a nice strong Wi-Fi signal. I know, you guys are probably saying, hey Todd, does it work with Alexa? Well, of course I'm going to show you if it does. Right here I've got my other wired cameras up here on the Fire TV stick. So I'm going to just use the mic here. Show house cam. So this will work with, you know, your echoes and everything like that, or Fire TV. Look at that. Nice, big 2K view. We do get a little bit of buffering here and there, and it's probably because it's a little bit of my mesh is right up here in this window, and it's out here, so it's got some Wi-Fi distance it's got to get to, and then we'll go back. So guys, I hope you liked my video today. Thank you for tuning in to another one of them, and guys, I will see you on the next one.